recording now. That's it. Vertera, the power of nature, and how did everything started? The Vertera company was founded in 2005 when Anatoly Khitrov launched the production of brown seaweed gel. And the history of these products dated back to 1968, when a team of scientists were looking for a method to detoxify the human body. Specifically to eliminate the radiation and the heavy metals from the organs and systems. I don't know how many of you know and heard in the past there was a Chernobyl radiation, and many people are healed with this seaweed because Professor Kurzun opened the cell of the luminaria, and all this was in the study, but then they experienced great results by offering to people. And on the picture, we can see here the young Anatoly Khitrov. This is the very beginning of the manufacture of luminaria gel in 2005. And he's with Artyom Basirygin and Anatoly Khitrov in the factory when they just began. I can see I'm meeting some people. Keep coming, welcome, and I will ask again to switch off your microphones. So everything began in 2005 in Russia when Anatoly Khitrov met Professor Dr. Kurzun, and they created and they started the distribution of the gel, the intracellular gel from brown seed luminaria. Vertera today has it's a scientific production company. It have a dedicated scientific team, also exclusive sources for raw material, processing raw materials and making bioactive plant substances, and also manufacturing of end products. Who is on the scientific team? Thanks to the scientific team, we have all this production today and enjoy the healthy gels that we eat. The Doctor of Medical Scientists, this is the Professor Natalie Naumovich Kurzun, who it's opened the cell of luminaria, and he's head of specialty food and nutrition, epidemiology laboratories at the Mercer Institute of Hygiene and Medical Ecology, and also National Academy of Medical Sciences in Ukraine. The other member is Gennady Alexandrovich Bazanov, Doctor of Medical Science, Professor at Tver Medical University of the Ministry of Health, Russia. He is a phototherapist and clinical pharmacologist of high standards. Sadly, Gennady Alexandrovich Bazanov is not with us today. He passed away, but his work will remain and will help so many people on the journey of health. And this is the young member, the youngest member of. Can you please switch off your microphones? And Tatiana Olihperova. Tatiana Olihperova is the youngest member of the team. She helps with the line of AngioLife products. Later on, Rossi will introduce us to all products where we can learn about the products, but she is the one to discover and to create these products with laminaria and grape seeds and vine leaves, grapes. Later on, Rossi will tell us about the products, but this is the scientific team. Vertera owns its own factories, processing raw materials and manufacturing end products. The factory is in Tver, in Russia, and the production itself, it's on the Solovetsky archipelago. This is the place. It's a pure nature, the White Sea, located in northern part of Europe and Russia. And there is where all our laminaria grow. It's one of the most pure and clean areas in the continent. Even cars doesn't go there. And the laminaria is picked by hand from the people who live there. Usually they're working there and pick by hand and dry it. And then it reach the factory in Tver. Luminaria, this is the main source of the entire Vertera product line. And every day, our body needs more than 600 different nutrients, vitamins, minerals, and trace elements. Remarkably, many of them are found in the seaweed, Luminaria kelp. So this is all we need to be really, really healthy and to have enough nutrients. 600 different nutrients. Let's take a look. What is Luminaria? Because some people don't know what is Luminaria. Luminaria is called the queen of the algae. It is a species of brown seaweed that has high content of alginic acid, whose action have been found to remove radionuclides and toxins from the body. The combination of vitamins, minerals, and trace elements that Luminaria contain has no analogies among the land plant. And that's why we say we have products without analog in the world. Luminaria saline composition is almost identical to human blood serum. Interestingly, many parts of kelp DNA are matched with the human genetic code. Also, Luminaria contains 20 amino acids, 8 of which are essential, vitamins A, B complex, C, D, E, and omega-3 and 6, together with fucoidan. The fucoidan is one of the most natural immunoregulator and antioxidant. It's a very powerful product. And what is the difference between Vertera and other kelp products on the market? Because as we know, there are many markets that sell different kelp and seaweeds, but Luminaria has a strong cell membrane. That is why a unique extraction method has been developed. It disrupts the cell membrane while it's keeping the intracellular content intact. So when we consume other Luminaria in natural form and products made from it, we observe only 8 to 15%. But with the products of Vertera, the way the cell is open, we consume 90%. 90% of its nutrients. And Vertera gel contains seaweeds, cellular compounds in their natural form. So what is Vertera gel famous for and known for? This is a living product, has 6 clinical trials conducted. It's international standards of quality. It's recognized now. We opened so many countries in Europe. Later on this year, the plan is to open Asia and South America has 100% natural ingredients inside. Also, excellent absorption, specialized nutrition, highly recognized by the consumers. We say there is a life without Vertera and with Vertera, because many people who try it, they can see the difference and they like it and they enjoy it and they consume Vertera every day. Clinical trials on iodine deficiency have recommended Vertera gel. Now, in this pandemic time, it's hard. We're living in a difficult time, and we are in pandemic time, but also we experience, I don't know how many people know, but we are experience iodine deficiency. So we are in iodine pandemic also, because very few people know how important iodine is in our body, and very few people know that there is difference between organic and synthetic iodine. Why? We will understand later on when Rossi will introduce us to the products, because Luminaria contains iodine, which is very essential, but the organic iodine, which Luminaria contains for our body. Researchers, if we see the map here, researchers based on the World Health Organization is shown that 1.5 billion people in 153 countries and over 600 million have iodine deficiency and enlarged thyroid. Usually doctors are advising do not consume iodine with enlarged thyroids, but later on you will find out what organic iodine do to the thyroid and how helpful it is. 80% of the population of the countries shown in red, as you can see on the map, are with the iodine deficiency, and over 50% suffer from various diseases. Iodine deficiency, as well as chickenpox and polio, are priority number 1 in United Nations. And there is project to minimize the percentage of those cases worldwide. Also, I would like to share with you that in Russia, it's a product number 1, and doctors, many clinics now recommend Vertera product. Let's look at other statistics. This is the statistical data. Vertera gel Luminaria is recommended to people with cardiovascular issues, also based on clinical trials. Cardiovascular diseases is number 1 in the world mortality. 31% of all deaths worldwide are caused by cardiovascular diseases. 1 in 2 people over 40s experience cardiovascular disease. Heart health is not about short-term fixes, but rather making long-term lifestyle and dietary changes. Also, we all know the world we live in today, health problems and disease are rapidly increasing because the body doesn't have the needed micro and macro elements. We all know the air we breathe, how clean is the air we breathe, and the water we're drinking. Many people are trying to buy water and cleaner water or machines, but we all know that this cannot replace the natural clean water. Can you switch off your microphones, please? Somebody open his microphone. Also, the food we eat, they're full with gamios and addictives and God knows what else. And we don't know what's it's real anymore in the food we're eating. Even if we try and buy organic, they're still not very clear. Also, the lifestyle, because of the stress, so many people are stressed and they drinking alcohols, smoking cigarettes, and trying some kind of holism to help their stress in life. But we all know that this is just a moment, and the rest it doesn't help very much their health. That's not the healthy solution. And now I will pass over to Rosie, so she will share with you about the Vertera products. Rosie, I will pass over to you.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna stop sharing my screen so you can share yours.
Yes, okay. Thank you, Jassy, for your presentation. Before I continue, can I ask Tanya, Stephanie, and Desiswava Darlington to switch the mics because it interrupts the presentation. Okay, I'm gonna do the second part of the presentation about the products. Let me share my screen. Jassy, can you? I can't share the screen.
I'm not sharing the screen. I'm not sharing anymore. So you should be able, Rosie, to share your screen.
Yes,
It doesn't let me.
Should I share my screen?
Jassy, can you make Rosie co-host? It's Galia.
She will.
You have this option to make her co-host. It's not in front of my eyes now, but it should be in the options either underneath in the bar, on the bar, or somewhere up. So it's giving you this option. Let me see, in more. Let me see, more chat, because I'm not a host. I think if you go to more, if you click there, you'll be able to make her co-host, and then she'll be able to share the screen.
Because it says that I cannot, please ask the host to give you permission to record because I make you host.
There's no, actually no, I can't record it, sorry. Doesn't give me option to record.
It's a recorder now. We see the sign.
Okay, good then. Good. Thank you, Danny. All right, I'm gonna start the slideshow. Current slide. All right. Also, my camera. Sorry, I don't know why. What is happening? Okay. Okay, as you can say, we are not very experienced in this, but I hope you forgive us. Sorry about this. Now, I'm gonna be presenting the products, but in the last presentation, I was guest. The host then introduced the products not as actually product, but as a life-extending technology, because they are things that you cannot buy anywhere outside of the company. They are living, bioavailable, and they're so full of nutrients. But the main secret is the technology that has been used. So open your mind for something that is not the usual seaweed you see in the health food shops. In the next 30 minutes, you'll hear about the most products we offer. Luminaria seaweed is the base component for this brand. The know-how and the technology behind these living products are protected by several patents which the company holds. The very early products were the foods with therapeutic and preventative effects. They come into the section health. There is sport nutrition. There is a meal replacement section as well. Body range includes products for body and face, like oils, masks, cleansers, extracts, exfoliators, and also native collagen for topical use. Home and garden section is currently available only in Russia. It includes eco-friendly cleaning products and fertilizers. And my presentation is okay, I'll do it like this. How Luminaria gel works in the human body. So on this slide, there are several of the properties of the gel. The formula is made actually by nature because nothing has been changed. It's the Laminaria seaweed. It also works with the body's innate intelligence. The first property is cleanse and detox of the body on all levels. Here, by on all levels, they mean on the organ and tissue level, so liver, colon, and other organs are cleansed. The bodily fluids, blood plasma, and lymph, they are cleansed. It is important for them to be clean because they carry the nutrients and also the waste. The most valuable is the cleanse it does on a cellular level. With only 2 spoons daily, the gel will help your body deep clean itself. It does it gradually and safely over the course of weeks and months. It can be taken long-term if you wish, and it also taking it prevents new buildup of toxins and metabolic waste. Second, it eliminates iodine deficiency. Luminaria gel is rich in organic iodine. Most people are familiar with the supplemental forms like potassium iodine and sodium iodine, which can actually accumulate in the body and can lead to toxic overload. Unlike organic iodine, like this one, in this form, it is a part of different carbon groups, like polysaccharides, amino acids, and fatty acids. So the iodine in Vertera gel is bound to other organic elements. As a result, when it's consumed, it doesn't make permanent bonds in the body. What happens when you take large amounts of Vertera gel? Nothing dangerous. The body recognizes it as a natural substance. It utilizes it and it utilizes what it needs, and the excess is easily disposed. 3, it cleanses and restores cardiovascular system. It helps and supports the heart. Several clinical studies have concluded the effectiveness of Vertera gel in fighting inflammation and prevention of cardiovascular disease. When consumed, it activates pathways that have therapeutic effect in various cardiovascular disease. 4. It restores the gastrointestinal tract. The gel is rich in soluble and insoluble fiber. Soluble fiber acts as a prebiotic. It feeds the friendly bacteria in the intestines and is a good, it is a food for your microbiome. So the population in the intestines, the good one, it benefits a lot. The insoluble fiber, anthogenic acid, cleanses the gastrointestinal tract. The organic acid specifically is a chelator. It has a cage-like structure. One molecule of organic acid can bind to 300 molecules of heavy metals, radionuclides, and metabolic waste. Organic acid is not utilized by the body. This is the safest and clinically proven the most effective way to cleanse radiation from the body. 5. It neutralizes free radicals. The food is full of natural antioxidants like polysaccharides, vitamins, minerals, fatty acids, trace elements, chlorophyll. All of these reduce oxidative stress. 6. It is ideal food on a cellular level. The cytoplasm of Luminaria seaweed, as you heard from Jassy, is chemically identical to blood plasma. But not only, the process it goes through is completely mechanical. That is why the cellular content and the cytoplasm stays intact. Many compounds are present, most of which you cannot obtain through normal diet. 7. It safely removes heavy metals and radionuclides from the body. As you know, heavy metals and radiation are very destructive as they constantly break down cell membranes and kill cells. They also have a long life and slow excretion rate from the body. Okay. Vertera gel, flagship product of the company. Luminaria gel consists of few simple ingredients: homogenized laminaria seaweed, water, and citric acid. There are few products like this one. There is a niche on the health food market and a big demand for products that are so nutrient dense, low calories, and they're pure living products like this one. Vertera gel comes in a 500 grams container. It can be stored for 6 months after production, but needs to be kept cool at all times between 0 and 8 degrees Celsius. Once opened, it has to be consumed within 21 days. People from all ages can take it, even babies and pregnant and nursing mothers too. Here you can see the registration number and the registration description. A therapeutic health product for people with ischemic heart disease and hyperlipidemia as additional source of dietary fiber, alginate, and organic iodine. This is the number under which it has been registered in Russia. Also in Russia, Vertera gel is regarded to as a therapeutic food and not as a supplement. Vertera Forte contains Luminaria gel plus a gel from another brown seaweed, Fucus. Percentage-wise, Forte has high concentration of polysaccharide fucoidan. Fucoidan has been studied a lot and has been proven to have neuroprotective benefits. It's antiviral, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory. It has strong antioxidant potential, exhibits high anti-tumor activity, and is considered as an anti-tumor agent. Fukuidan is also immunomodulator. It plays a role in stem cell production and protection. Forte comes in apple, cherry, blackcurrant flavor, or you can have it in its pure version. The containers are 500 grams. It also needs to be kept cool. 2 tablespoons a day is the maintenance dose. This gel can be taken from age 3 years old. Sea honey is a synergetic combination of 2 seaweeds and 3 bee products. They are Luminaria, fucus, bee pollen or flower pollen, propolis, and honey. This is a very tasty product. The flavor is very nice. Vertera.Why is registered as a bioactive supplement. This is the only one that is supplement. It's beneficial for people with problems with the joints, bones, cartilage, ligaments. When people have consumed a spoon a day, because the dose of this one is 1 spoon a day or 25 grams, they reported back more flexibility, less pain, mobility. It builds the bones up. Also, people with dental issues have seen improvement, and people with low bone density in the jaw who were not suitable for implants, after few months taking Vertera.Why, they were able to have the implants. Also, this product has a beautifying effect because it supports the connective tissue and the skin. Vertera.Why has apple and blackcurrant flavor. All right, Life is a range of products from Vertera. They are for topical use and also for internal use. The focus of this range is cardiovascular health. I will mention a scientific fact. The length of all vessels in the human body, which are blood and lymph vessels, from the smallest capillaries to the biggest arteries, is approximately 100,000 kilometers. The product line has been inspired by Professor Lekperova. She is a world-known medical scientist and surgeon. This lady has a first-hand knowledge about the state of people's veins, arteries, and lymph vessels. So it was her idea to develop Life. It is a combination and blend of 2 nutritional components. One, of course, is Luminaria seaweed. The other one is the grape plant. The whole plant, including the seeds, the grape skins, and vine leaves. It's high in quercetin and resveratrol. These are from the grape, and also all the benefits that Luminaria offers as part of this combination. I will say a few words about endocells because in her presentation, Professor Lekperova talks about endocells. They're very small cells on the inside of the all vessels. They play a key role for many metabolic processes. Life is a protective agent. It protects us. It protects the endocells from EMF exposure. EMF exposure in blue light and Wi-Fi and 3, 4, 5G. These electromagnetic frequencies that are very disturbing to our brain and nervous system. Angular Life has a restorative effect on endocells. On these products, clinical studies have been done. They are now ready and have been published. So if someone wants to see them, they are available. On this slide, there is a, this is a statistics. Let's look at it. It is a graph from the World Health Organization. It gives a preview of cardiovascular disease deaths. These are in red, compared to death from all other causes. These are in white. On the left, you can see men between the age of 35 and 74. On the right, women between 35 and 74. As you can see, cardiovascular disease is a significant factor in premature mortality in all countries. Most affected are Russia, Eastern Europe, including Bulgaria. Bulgaria is in second place, followed by Argentina, Scotland, Ireland, and all the rest. Heart disease is a big killer. It is a silent disease, and in many cases, the first symptom is stroke or heart attack. So the first symptom can be fatal for the person who has it. On the bottom of the charts, we see Japan and France. They are the countries with least affected by cardiovascular disease. The health of these two nations has been contributed to their eating habits and dietary traditions. The French are the biggest consumers of wine and grape products, and the Japanese consume brown seaweeds as often as the Europeans eat potatoes. I will make a small remark about iodine here. The recommended daily dose of iodine in Japan is 15,000 micrograms versus 100 micrograms for the rest of the world. Why is this difference? Because the studies in the Western world are done on supplemental iodine, which, as we mentioned, can build up. That's why their recommendation is so low. But it's not correct, because organic iodine doesn't build up and it's not toxic. So the Japanese know this. That's why the numbers for iodine in Japan are so much high, 100 times higher. Next, we're looking at sports active. This is a functional food, nutrient dense and low calorie. It contains luminaria gel and pea protein. This is the product with the highest percentage of amino acids and highest bioavailability, 98%. All amino acids are present here, especially high in arginine and glutamine. It provides energy, quick recovery and strength to sports people, but it is also excellent for vegans and vegetarians. It has very pleasant taste, can be used as a meal substitute. 200 grams, which is 144 calories, can be taken as one of your daily meals. 1 spoon equals 15-20 calories, between 15 and 20. It's low fat, low calories, high protein. It can be part of a weight loss program. The juices are very convenient to take with you. There are bottles of 250 ml. In one case, there are six bottles. Detox Juice contains Luminaria natural juice, pear, apple, and grape flavor. Energy Juice contains the same, plus few extra ingredients. They are Siberian ginseng, guarana. This is a source of natural caffeine, and it's also aphrodisiac. L-carnitine and taurine are amino acids. Taurine is especially good for eyesight. The energy juices, like all other energy products, should be taken AM. There's no sugar added, only natural ingredients in our juices. Miracle and Sensation are the luxurious products in Vertera line. They have been developed by Professor Bazanov and his team. They're certified for the EU market. So Vertera Sensation is a tablet, 90 tablets. This is a 1 month supply, and Vertero Miracle is a liquid. They contain specially selected active ingredients: Luminaria, fucus, spirulina. These are the 3 seaweeds. Astaxanthin is a pigment from red seaweed. It is very powerful antioxidant. Arabinogalactan is extract from 3 cones. It's a prebiotic. Betulin is birch bark extract. It supports cells regeneration. Black cumin is a very famous ingredient, an element. It has been mentioned in the Bible as the herb that heals everything by everything but death. Aquamin is also a high mineral element. Propolis extract. Each one of these has powerful effects on the health, even taken on its own. In Miracle and Sensation, they work synergetically to support the homeostatic balance and recovery of the immune, endocrine, and nervous systems. Cosmetics. Like
Rosie,
everything else.
Before we continue to the cosmetics, can we check if, because I just was notified that people were waiting, more people were waiting to get in and to allow them to come in? Thank you. I'm sorry to disturb that, but I was notified that people were waiting to come in, just to allow them.
Okay, I think I've done it, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, no. Okay, welcome everybody. We are continuing. Cosmetics. Like everything else in Vertera, they are 100% natural. Here, one more scientific fact. 60% of what we put on our skin, we consume. It actually ends up in the bloodstream, so it's equivalent of consuming it. That is why we started to see not only organic food, but organic skincare, also organic fabrics, and organic clothes. Skin is our biggest organ. If your body weight is 55 kilograms, 11 kilograms is the weight of your skin. So this is how big it is. The health of the skin is important. It shows many things about the overall health. It's also a barrier against pollutants, viruses, bacteria, or injuries. Vertero Cosmetics has anti-aging effects. It cleanses, nourishes, and rejuvenates the skin of face and body. thanks to its natural composition made of seaweed, marine salts, chlorophyll, aloe vera, salts from the Tambucan Lake, and other natural ingredients. These cosmetics support the body detoxification and also activate the lymph. Collagen is the newest product in the beauty range. It was developed only last year in 2020. Collagen is very famous and has been used in skincare industry for a long time. Usually, and in most products maybe you're familiar with, it's in the form of hydrolyzation. It goes through hydrolyzation process, which basically destroys the amino acid bonds. So the mainstream or high street creams with collagen, they contain a cocktail of collagen peptides. When the breakdown happens like this, the product doesn't always match the needs of the skin. Instead of hydrolyzation, Vertera Hc Collagen it starts first of all, it's a freshwater fish collagen, which is hypoallergenic. Then it goes through a gentle water processing, which keeps the collagen molecule whole. So we end up with 3-spiral transdermal collagen. When applied to the skin, it heats to body temperature and disintegrates to collagen peptides. When it happens like this, these peptides actually match the needs of the skin. The breaking down of the big collagen molecule happens naturally and using skin intelligence. Native collagen from Vertera is hypoallergenic. It replenishes the needs of several skin layers and reaches down to the fibroblast and activates your own production of collagen. Many people who have used this living collagen reported very quick results. Some notice a difference in few days or weeks. And in general, it can be used on not only on the skin, but the hair, nails as well, and the body. Why is organic food on the rise? Natural organic food is a new trend in the 21st century, which is a market that shows rapid growth. On this slide, we see some statistics about how contaminated our food environment is. It might be surprising to some people. For example, 3,500 grams types of food additives are used in the food industry today. These are all the coloring agents, preservatives, enhancers, artificial flavorings, stimulants, also leaked plastics from the food packaging. All these food additives are used in the industry, in the food industry, for reasons that are not in support of the health of their customers. Their reason is, for example, to either prolong the shelf life, make it longer and longer, or for convenience, or to make the foods attractive, more bright and nice looking. And unfortunately, this happens. The food industry uses foods and manipulates the foods for their own interest and for market dominance. This is what is their interest. Okay, this is sad, but that's the truth. 9 kilograms the average person consumes 9 kilograms of non-edible additives annually. So together with the food and drinks, we consume quite a lot of this stuff. 10 of 10, this number is about DDT. DDT can still be found in our soil, water, and food. 10 out of 10 people are affected. DDT can be found in human tissues even now, 50 years after this pesticide has been banned. It was banned in 1972 in USA and Europe when they found out that it's carcinogenic. But another thing about DDT is that it's extremely stable and it takes many years for it to disintegrate. Even now it's present in most soils, in the oceans, forests, wild and domestic animals, birds, fish, and in human fat tissue. It is something that we are exposed to. You should be aware that we are. 99.9% of all pesticides are also present in the foods we consume. Yeah, most of them are considered safe in small quantities, but in time they can accumulate in the body and they can actually do a lot of harm. 1.2 times, there are 1.2 times more deaths caused by food-related infections than from heart attacks. Sometimes eating the wrong foods can be fatal. Also, all these additives and contaminants, they provoke the growth of pathogens and the increase of acidity in the body. Also, they're oxidizing the tissues and the cells. 80% of people today are experiencing constant vitamin deficiency. This is due to the deterioration of human diet. Also, the soils are depleted, which leads to nutrient poor plants. Toxicity also contributes to this deficiency increase. Male and female, 30 plus years, more and more people over 30 are reported to have developed hypertension, atherosclerosis, diabetes, and arthritis. It is sad that young people are developing illnesses. These were once associated with old age, but this is our reality, and we have to find a better way to stay healthy. Here I will also mention the virus that is now so spread and so scary to all of us, to most. The virus, I'm talking about COVID-19 now. The virus provokes the body to expel toxins from inside the cell. This is when you catch it, when you become ill and feel symptoms. When these toxins that they were in balance inside the cell, when they move, they create inflammation. So everybody who wants to diminish the toxic load in the cells and therefore have less or no inflammation and respectively cope better with COVID symptoms, Vertera Gel can help with this a lot. There's been a recent publication about Luminaria seaweed and COVID. It was in a Russian scientific media 2 months ago. This article is available online, so if someone wants to read, it is available. To summarize, Vertera products, advantages and benefits. Vertera products have a chelating effect on the accumulation of harmful substances such as toxins, xenobiotics, and heavy metals. They safely remove from our bodies preservatives, coloring agents, etc., which we consume in our food and drink on a daily basis. Regular use of Vertera gel plays a role in prevention of various diseases related to deficiencies. The products are highly nutritious and provide 43 macro and micro elements, polysaccharides, fatty acids, omega-369, essential amino acids, and trace elements. They give you great vitality, natural glow, and promote weight loss by balancing the metabolism. To this, I will add, because we don't have a slide about the newest technology, because Vertera is a technology which opens the cell and gives us all the cytoplasm intact. Last year, a new process have been developed. It's an improvement of the existing one. It's called ProMax. So they use ProMax technology on Luminaria. And when they do it, it's not only the cytoplasm, but also the cell membrane becomes disintegrated. When Luminaria is treated this way, it opens many more components. The list includes 140 macro and micro elements. They have been identified in laboratories, so and we have all the slides in our back offices. So basically, not only omega-367, but 369, but also 7 and 11. Many amino acids, polysaccharides, and many healthy and organic carbon groups. They are bioavailable. Okay, so who are Vertera products suitable for? For everyone who buys groceries. As you learn, Vertera is a food. There's no negative effects, it's only benefits, and it's for all the family, from babies to 100 years old. For everyone who cares about their youthful appearance and wants to use exceptional natural products for skin, hair, and body. For people with chronic disease. Chronic disease can be very taxing on people. They have low energy and fatigue. Vertera gel, I didn't mention here, there's a lot of information about the gel and how it affects mitochondria. But this is a very long topic, so we're not gonna speak about it here. Vertera gel is therapeutic and also assists the body to recovery. It gives these people the energy they need. It is also for people on a balanced diet who prefer fresh, healthy meals. Also for people on a special diet, like vegan, gluten-free, low-fat, dairy-free, low calories, living food, or like raw food. All these diets that the gel can be included to. People who want to prolong their youth and longevity. As I mentioned in the beginning, nowadays they speak about Vertera like it is a life-extending technology. So the elderly people, especially, they want to live, to have an active life until as long as possible. So it's suitable for them. Beauty salons, spa centers, fitness, and healthy clubs who care for their clients to use natural and highly effective products. So all these can be green businesses and people who truly care about the health of their families, clients, and they also care about the environment. With this slide, I conclude the product presentation. We are gonna now see some testimonials.
Thank you.
Jassy
Thank
will
you.
help with this. Yes.
I will take over. Thank you, Rosie. I would just like for you to help me with the slides as your host now. Thank you so much for the lovely presentation and presenting the products. I just want to add that if people would like to find more information about the ingredients, they can join Vertera University. There is a link that people who invite you to this presentation can give you, and you can study in depth all the products and see everything in depth about them. Anyway, Rosie, thank you, Rosie. You present everything so nicely.
You're welcome. Yeah, thank you, Jess.
And let's move now to some testimonials. Let's take a look to the testimonials that people and our partners give us, people who tried and tested Vertera and how what changed for them Vertera. Here is testimonial of Albena Yosifova, age 48. She shares that in May 2012, I started to experience problems with my periods, which were not regular anymore, coming with severe pain and excessive bleeding. In October 2016, I started experiencing metabolic problems. By March 2017, I had gained 15 kilograms. In September that year, I started to lose sensation on my right hand, which became a big worry. In September 2018, I started to have problems with my feet, arthritis. I lost sleep, had difficulty to concentrate. I do not wish to remember the horrible pain I had. From November 2018, I started to take Luminaria gel. In the first months, I felt my energy levels increased, water retention has gone, my kidney were restored to normal function, hot flashes disappeared, my sleeping patterns were improved. I can focus now. I just feel perfect. Finally, I can control my arm, my vision improved, I can dance now, run, and my headache disappeared. I feel alive again. My skin is smooth and soft. What else can I say? It's a unique product. Thank you, Vertera. The next one is from
Okay, I will read this one.
Okay.
Steph Kaleeva, 47. She lives in London. This is what she says. I am Bulgarian, born living in London. For the last 16 years, I suffered perineal abscess. I have undergone 3 operations 2 years ago, and I have never recovered since my last operation. For 1.5 years, I have been taking Vertera gel, and after taking sensation, only after 10 days, my symptoms disappeared. Now I feel great. Thank you, Vertera. Next is Shankar from London. This is what he says. He has type 2 diabetes, and this is the reason he started to take Luminaria gel. He also added 40 apple. What I have noticed after 6 months is that my sugar levels are now between 6.5 and 7. With regular exercise, balanced diet, and Luminaria gels, I moderate my diabetes. Also, I'm using Luminaria face mask, which have tightened the pores and toned up my face muscles. My skin feels soft, hydrated, and radiant. I'm very pleased with Vertera products.
This is Ekaterina Wilk, age 41. She's from Bulgaria, Burgas. What she says, is in 2008, was diagnosed with Hashimoto's disease. Because of the side effects I have experienced from eye tyrosine, I decided to stop taking the hormonal treatment and try to find an alternative, natural way of treating this disease. For years, I was taking all different herbs and supplements, and only with supplements I've got from Germany, I have managed to bring my thyroid gland into remission. And it took me a long time to get there. And 2 months later, after much stress, the disease came back. And I also I developed glaucoma. With Vertera products, just in 27 days, my Hashimoto disease went into remission. And other testimonial from Nelly Petrova, age 48, Sofia, Bulgaria. Vertera gel in June 2017. In 2 weeks, I received first results. The skin sensation I lost in the tummy area returned to normal after 5 years. 2 months later, I noticed that my shoulder pain had gone. 6 months later, my thyroid gland results were normal. In 2 months' time, my varicose veins disappeared. My energy increased and my skin became more hydrated and smooth. I'm so happy and grateful that this product has brought good health to me and my family. This is Nelly Petrova from Sofia, and Nelly is one of our top managers for Europe.
Next testimonial is from Christian Trendafilov, age 36. Since 2017, he has taken Vertera gel every month. He noticed some results, and by January 2019, he lost 23 kilograms. This is what he says. I feel I now have so much energy. My metabolism has improved. This has always been an issue. Now I feel alive. I only need to sleep 4 or 5 hours, and it's enough, and I feel good. My skin has never been so clear, and recently I started to feel my vision has improved also. I always recommend Vertera products to everyone if they want to be healthy. On the pictures you can see Christian before and after. Next testimonial is from Maria. This little girl, she's 4 years old, and on the picture she had an injury after a bicycle accident, and she ended up with stitches on her jaw, and also her face has some wounds. After eating forte cherry and applying luminaria gel on the wounds directly 3 times per day for 15 minutes, on the 6th day, after visiting her GP, doctors they have done an emergency removal of the stitches. They were not expecting her wounds to heal so fast, but this is what happened. They were very surprised, and only in just 6 days you can see the results that she's got. These testimonials are about skin issues. The first is from my toddler. Toddlers can get all types of rashes. And this one you can see on the arms, I think. The results are after 2 weeks of taking Vertera gel internally. It hasn't been applied topically, only internal. The one on the bottom with the hand, this gentleman is the husband of one of the partners. And the condition he has is cold allergy. So he has this type of allergy, which makes the skin very dry and flaky and it broken. So he also was taking Vertera gel internally for 1 month and then received this results. Here you see on the first picture, these are results of a young lady. She's in her 20s and her legs have become much smoother, much more smooth. The cellulitis improved. She has taken the gel internally. The picture on the right is it was taken during one of the master classes where a demonstration of angular life was done. The person is a famous basketball player, and they sometimes develop problems with the brain. This is because of the long years of doing sports. So the result is after 30 minutes. All right.
Have you, so now it's time for sharings, and if any of you like to share with us your experience, we will be so grateful, so we can help other people to find out what Vertera does for everybody. And please, you can share your experience with us. You can open your microphone and share what for how long you use the product and how it helps you. Anyone like to share? Anyone brave to share with us?
Hello, do you hear me?
Yes. Hello, Danny.
Hello,
Hello.
everyone. I like to share my experience with Vertera, which was amazing. I had cancer surgery 2019 and the end October, and before the operation I felt very, very bad. I lost more than 20 kilos. I didn't have muscle strength. I had dizziness. And when I start to use Vertera, I felt more power. And after the operation, I start taking sensation. And 3 days after the operation, I get out just for a walk. And after 2 months, I go back to work. And also, I have a lot of improves. Also, my vision I improve because from this cancer disease, I start to lose vision. Was almost 2 diopters. And after when I start take the products, I improve. And now I don't use glasses. Only when I read, sometimes is 1 diopter. Yeah, I have a lot of. I feel so much powerful. I work as gardener. Also, my family, all of them, they use products. They feel healthy. For my grandchildren, they never been sick. And my partners, we have brilliant results. Really, we're so happy of this. I'll share you only for my friends. Her son is 15 years old, and August 2020, he fell down and in a hospital they said that has diabetics, and he starts straight away Luminaria gel, and his result was 14. After 3 months, his result becomes 7.5, and the normal is between 4 and 5. This means 3 months he reduced the half, and he feels so much power, and yeah, I'm hope very soon he'll be in remission. We are so happy, and thank you for everything what give us Vertera. Thank you very much for.
Thank you so much for sharing, Dani. This is a remarkable results. One of the many that people have, and it's so nice to share, because we never know who would listen to us and have the same problems resolved. Thank you so much for sharing. Anyone
Welcome.
else would like to share? Rosie, I'm seeing a message that someone in a waiting room. Can we let them in? Anyone wanted to share? I see 4 microphones open. Stephanie.
Yes. I would like to share the results for my father. About 2 years ago for Christmas, he had terrible pain and they diagnosed him with Cox arthrosis, which is connected with the problems with the pelvic bones. And the doctors didn't have any different idea than just painkillers. So my father started to take a lot of gel, Luminaria, Fucus, and Arthroplast. For 3 months in March, he was able to walk, and since then he continued eating these products, and he never had any more problems with his bones, which is very satisfactory for all of us, because he's able to go to the garden, to walk by himself, and just to feel happy. Another case which happened recently was with 91 years old gentleman with a stroke. So actually the family was giving him like 10 days, 2 weeks, and that's it. So we started to give him Fucus and sea honey forte, morning and evening. And this gentleman is walking now, smiling, talking. So
Wow.
actually, this was a huge, great result for him. And he is continuing now to improve. Thank you very much.
Thank you for sharing, Steffi. That's remarkable, because once more we're seeing, from young people to old people, it doesn't matter. Vertera helped a lot of people in all kind of different ways. Anyone else would like to share? I see Michaela's microphone open.
Yeah, hello everyone.
Hello.
So my name is Michaela, and I just want to share with you my story because it's really a lot of benefits which I get with Vertera Juice. Of course, in the beginning, when I was just reading about the products, it was like all the next products in the market, especially when you're trying a lot of things for a long time and nothing is working. You are a little bit just like skeptical and couldn't believe that something can help you. So I've been keeping reading for about 2 months, but in August I had suffered from a back pain. It was from my spinal injection when I was giving birth. So 1 year after, it was the same suffering, the same pain. For 2 weeks, I didn't know where I am. I've been taking a lot of paracetamol and ibuprofen, and it wasn't gone. So I decided to buy Vertera Juice, and I'm happy that for this decision because just after 2 weeks, the pain was gone. nothing. Actually, I just didn't realize that. In some moment, I was just moving and it has no pain, which was like shock for me. But it was actually good because that wasn't something I was expected. So the second problem I had was with my stomach. I've been getting the reflux and also the some pain. So for maybe a month and a half, and my stomach was better. Even my husband was saying, "Oh, you didn't go to the toilet, or something was happening with you. What happened? What did you take?" Because he even didn't know what I was eating. And after 1.5 months, that was something like repairing, which was amazing, with no pain and no struggling. So yeah. Also, I have results. It was in December, like 6 months I've been taking the gel. I had something, I don't know how to explain it, but it was like the chief of bone was like cutting, was like cutted, and it was painful. And the dentist said that if I don't care for that, my teeth will fall. We started to make tests for vitamin deficiency, but actually everything was okay, and they was wondering what happened actually. So at that moment I started taking Plus. I didn't take it before that. I was just taking Vertera gel and Sport Active. So I just include the Plus and vitamin collagen with vitamin C. And after months, I'll be going back to the dentist, and he was wondering, and I will ever remember his words. Whenever you're taking, you keep taking because it's working. I didn't know what you're taking, so I started to explain for the gels and for Vertera. So that's my other results. As I said, I have a lot. I was really like, what you say, 33 years, and I've been like bunch of illnesses.
Amazing.
But yeah, and also my hormones, especially after the birth, and I had before that a lot of problems with the hormones. I've been suffering for 10 years, and now they are normal, which is really great. And if I said it is benefit to say losing some weight, for me it is benefit because I didn't actually expect this. I didn't work for that, but it just happened. The cholesterol level was reduced from 7.55 to 5.5, which we have some work on it, but that will happen with time. And also the fat levels of liver, they are now in norm, which they was quite high before I start taking Vertera gels. And that's what I want to say, that when I start Vertera gels, I've been throwing all the pills I've been taking. And I said, okay, if you work, we work now. If you don't, I will back to the pills. Now I don't have any pills in my home, even paracetamol. So I'm quite glad that I just said yes to Vertera. So that's what I want to advise people if they want to be healthy, just to try it. They will win for sure.
Fantastic, amazing results. Looks like you had a lot of results, like all of us who.
Yeah, a lot of illnesses, a lot of body disasters to say, and now I'm feeling great, and I'm really alive. So to say, I'm really alive because I have the energy, the skin, and everything is really, really better now. So to say, the lose weight and everything is going perfect. Even if I can say with I sleep better than before. I'm just going to the bed and I start sleeping. So it's fantastic.
Great, great. Keep it this way, and so we all stay healthy and with energy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing with us, Michaela. It's anyone else who like to share?
Hello, Jesse. It's Milan Bachev.
Hello, Milane. Hi.
I want to share something with you guys, and that is my excitement. It's not very important to me to share my results, but I was impressed for the results who share with me friends of mine. I share the product with them, and after a bit of time, they share their results with me, and I think that this is the most important thing Vertera can give you. Someone to call you and to tell you how good he feels now, was the difference than before, and someone to thank you about improving his health at all. I've got a friend of mine in Bulgaria. I share with him the product. He tried Vertera gel for a month and a half and share with me. And after a month and a half, he's not able to see with his glasses anymore. They was made it probably 10, 11 months before, and this is there with higher diopter, and he was unable to see with them. He have a headache, very strong headache, when he tried to read. And after a bit of time, he recognized that his vision is improved, and now he can watch better with his old glasses, who he used before 1 year.
Wow, yeah.
And from 10 years, he is unable to read from his phone without glasses. Now, he actually is able to read from the phone with not using glasses at all. And her wife shared that when he wake up in the morning, he tried to take off his glasses from his head, but actually he didn't recognize that he haven't got glasses at all. And also this guy shared with me that he have a pain in his on his joints and muscles. After using Vertera, he feels so energized. He has no pain. He can jump. He can run with no problems. He can work in his garden and have no any problems with his joints and muscles anymore. And
Fantastic.
this same guy and his family, they have positive coronavirus tests, and the company sent them a set of products, and after they fight the disease, he told me, if I didn't eat Vertera, my body not gonna allow me to
Function probably.
no, his wife, he's starting to use Vertera later, and he is unable to keep the medications, antibiotics or something. He's eating Vertera. The Vertera is cleaning his stomach, and he was able to eat, to use some other medications to help, and he's very grateful for that.
Great, great. Can I just mention for the people who don't know that Vertera, our company, helps their partners if any of the partners, it's not many because usually people who eat Vertera, but let's say new partners, they have to fight COVID. the company sent them products for whole months to recover Vertera Forte and sensation. When they prove with the documents, when they're certified that they have COVID, the company will do that and send to them the products. Yes, that's great sharing.
That is true, because we informed the company and we sent for our friends this COVID positive test, and they sent immediately a set of gels to them.
Thank you for sharing. What about personal results? How do you feel? Which product do you use now, and how do you feel? If you don't mind
Very
to share with us.
To be honest, I will share you a bit why. I saw on the presentation on the slides, on the cans who are on the slides, say that Angular Life is with extract of wine.
Yes.
My Angular Life is with extract of grape.
Yeah, vine leaves and grapes.
Pointed
Yes.
that I prefer to have extracted wine from vine.
Okay.
And because of that, I combine my Angular Life with some wine, and this is good. This is improving my health, to be honest. Sorry
Okay.
about my bad English.
We
but
understand. We understand. Don't
I
worry
have
about it.
personal results. I will keep them for me for the moment. Just I am very glad to share results who my friends of mine share to me.
Thank you. Thank you so much of sharing with us. Thank you, Milen.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Valentin, and I'm using my Mrs. phone. Sorry, because my.
That's okay. Yes.
I just want to share with you guys what how Vertera helped me. 2 years ago, I started having a acid burn almost every day for about 2-3 months, until I decided to go to see a doctor. When I see the doctor, we find out that I have a hiatus hernia, and I was described. They described medication which I need to take every day before my first meal, so in the morning. Then a friend shared Vertera with me, said to me, you know, this is a good thing. You need to start.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Yes.
So I was taking that Vertera gel same time with the acid burn pills for about 6 months, till one day I realized that I forgot to take my pills.
Great.
And that's how I find out that I don't need to take pills anymore. And I continued taking the Vertera for about a year. I've stopped it for about a month, and I don't have any acid burns or anything. You know, I don't feel any pain as I used to feel. So what I want to say that this product is helping, but if people are expecting to help straight away, that won't happen. It will take time to recover your organs, you know, to help you out for your immune system, and you know, just to work out for you. It will take time. It won't happen straight away. So yeah, that's what I want to share with you. Is simple. You know, I'm very happy that I took that, and I will recommend this to everyone which, you know, I know and they have any problems. So this product definitely helps for stomach problems, whatever they are. I'm 100% sure. Because I couldn't eat anything. I was on a different diets every month. I was trying what to eat and what to not eat. And now I just eat everything. But I keep, Vertera on site, and I'm having it sometimes, not all the time, because I feel well. That's all from me.
Thank you so much, Valentin.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Valentin, for sharing with us. This is really helpful because we might help people
Other people,
with
yes.
problem like yours.
Yes, yes.
And we
May I
really
say
appreciate.
thank you to Valentin because he shared Vertera to me, and I was able to share Vertera to my friends of mine. Thank you, Valentin, personally. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you all who shared. I just want to mention that Vertera products, because we are all different, we all have different needs, and Vertera products for some people take a short time, for some people take longer, depends on the needs and on the problem that the body have. But I personally do not know any person who give a chance to the product at least months and didn't see any results at all, even if they're the slightest results, but they have seen any results. And the first results people noticed is the skin, the skin and the energy. That depends which products they're using, but that's the first signs. And
that's very true. That's very true. Yeah, I forget to mention that. Yes, it gives you energy, you feel positive, and a lot of, people have to take it and they will see. But it's definitely that what you're saying. That's true.
Yes, thank you. Anyone else like to share? I see which microphones I see open. Aphrodite's phone, or it just happened to be open. Okay, give me sign if anyone.
I just want to share something I forgot about my migraine. Because it was like a lot of toxins in my body and it was awful migraine. So it got better on the 5th month. So I don't, at the moment I'm not suffering with any headaches. So it's very, very good for me actually. So people should try. And that's what it's not my result, it's my close friend's result. But maybe it would be interesting people to hear. So she is 56, and in September last year, she's been in coma for like a week. And I didn't hear for her like 2-3 weeks, and I've been just calling her and just ask what happened. And she explained that she's been in coma and she was suffering with a lot of panic attacks. And we start with Vertera gel, and after that, including some sensation. On the 3rd month, she was going to the gym to do a training. So I was really impressed then, and I was sure that it's working for everyone. Just to take the time, so people don't have to, if don't see some results in the 1st month, just to take it for 3 months or 2-3 months, and I'm sure they will have a result.
Remarkable, and yes, they will have let them keep going, and they will have more and more and more improvements. By the way, I would like to share the product who actually started me on this journey of Vertera. Obviously, all that people share so far and keep sharing and will share is my biggest why I started with Vertera products. This is remarkable. This is just so unique, so satisfying that we know that we helped someone to be healthy and to resolve their problems. The product, I didn't have any such problems because I didn't think so. Yes, because we start noticing after we start eating the gel, we start noticing so many improvements, and we find out what is really to be healthy, because very often we're living with the pain, with aches and pains, and we don't even realize because we used to them. I started Vertera because I decided to become vegan. And I wanted to be healthy vegan, not just to have the right nutrition for my body. And my upline and friend, she invited me to presentation, and I told her, please, I don't want to waste my time on such a products. There is so many products, and I didn't hear any company saying that their products is not the best. She says, no, you have to come and see, because this is different. I say, what makes it so different? It's without analog. And I start being, which I apologize later on, I start being a little sarcastic. You know, I say, all right, then let me hear you out. What makes it without analog in the world and so unique? And when she shared that the plasma of the Luminaria is identical with the plasma of the healthy human blood, that I started paying attention. And then she shared with me that she asked me a question that makes me think, how many vitamins or what kind of food you need to eat to have 43 micro and macro elements and to supply all the nutrition in your body. I said, okay, I'm going to come and take a look at the presentation. I'm going to come and see what this presentation is all about. And when I found out about what Luminaria do, I was still skeptical until I try it. And I feel so energized. My skin starts changing. It feels like a little bit tint, you know, like a healthy glow. But because I didn't have any such problems. But my mom, she's very skeptical of so many things. She trusts only the doctors. I was worried about her because many years she was on very strong painkillers, tramadol, and this is, you know, many of us believe or know, or we might not believe all of us, but you know, I believe that as long the tablets helping, they destroy other parts of our body and our immune system. They're helping for one, but destroying other things. And I was worried. And I bought for her Arthroplus for her joints because she used to take strong painkillers because she had operation on the right shoulder, wear and tear and arthritis. And I bought it for her, and she says, can you buy for me the same one? And she was telling me, oh, please make sure the delivery arrives on time because I don't want to use anything else. This is the only thing that helps me the best. And if my mom believed on something like this and she says that it helps, I believe her. I really believe her because nothing helped her before. She was always mourning, complaining about, and this is the first serious attention I gave to the products. Because I used to work with clients, I was doing another business before, coaching, self-development seminars I turned to. Now I'm full-time on this business because everything I can combine and help people in this area with Vertera. Because I was introducing to friends, and before I knew, even the business started. Because they said, Jassy, you give me of this product, can give me again, can you order again, and they become partners. And now I haven't got clients. All my clients turn to partners. Yeah, this is how remarkable. I give it to my grandchildren, to my children. When I first started the product, all my family were rolling their eyes and say, you become crazy with this Vertera, please. Not everything in this world is Vertera. What is it with you? For everything Vertera, for everything Vertera. But when they saw that this Vertera gel helps, now they don't ask me anymore. All my family eating Vertera. I give it to my grandchildren. we applying, if somebody gets burned, scratched, bruised, applying Vertera, eating Vertera. You can do mask for people who share so many experience with Vertera, and everything you do with Vertera is getting better and getting healthier. If anyone else would like to share their results, I will give it a chance, because I can talk until tomorrow for so many results, but I don't want to come just from me. It will be nice to hear different people, because this is why I would like to spread the message, as I believe you as well. And we share with the people and help many more people. Yeah. So
maybe I will say a few words.
yes,
It was very, yes, I was very happy to hear the new people sharing the individual results, because the results are really unique and so different. And listening to them, it reminded me when I was starting to take it. At that time, I had a problem in my eyes and one-sided headache and pain behind the eye. It was very annoying and very, I didn't feel good about this pain. And I'm also a person who doesn't like taking medication. So it was, I never found the reason for this headache, even though I had brain scans and went to the doctors, they were looking, there was no obvious reason for the pain, but this has been gone within 1 month. Also today, listening to the people, they shared lots of testimonials about vision, and back then I also read testimonials about people removing their glasses and improving with cataracts, which for me was very encouraging to start with the food, because very rarely I read about food or supplement that can give this result. The eye health is very delicate and very hard to improve the vision. At that time, it was really encouraging to read them. I hope people are also encouraged by whoever is listening to tonight's presentation. I also remembered when this guy said about heartburn and acid reflux, I used to have episodes of this, and I completely forgot that mine wasn't that bad, so I wasn't taking regularly medication, but I had episodes, and I remember how uncomfortable that was and annoying, and what can I eat? It was, yeah, this is gone, and I'm so happy that many pains are behind me and I can do so much more, and there's no holding things that hold me back. You know, you feel free, mood is stable, and on the positive side, I would say there's no pain, there's energy, mental focus. What can it has given me so much as well, and I hope really more people get information and experience this food, so next time they will give us new testimonials, and we'll keep going, and this is so encouraging, really. So thank you to everybody who shared tonight. And if there is no more testimonials, we have few more slides to share, but I will wait. So if anyone wants to share more, if not.
Rosie, before we go to the other slide, I just really want to encourage people to try sensation if they didn't, because this can be like a first aid in their house, in their home, because sensation helps so many people for variety of reasons and illnesses, and It's remarkable results and miracle also. If people didn't try miracle, I encourage them to try it, because even if it's the top product and for some people it's expensive, this is priceless. This is nothing that the results can bring with miracle. We had remarkable results. People recover so quickly after very heavy illnesses. They improve their health, and it's remarkable. Two products, to be honest, I would never ever stay without in my house, and that's Vertero Original, because this is for everybody, and for babies and for children. I can give it to anybody, eat it, apply it. And Sensation, which I use like a painkillers. I haven't got any more medicine. This is my first aid at home.
May I join here?
Of
It's
course.
Galia.
Yes, Gala.
Hi, Galia.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the lovely presentation. It's just, you just opened the conversation about sensation and miracle. And I would like to share something very quickly about sensation. It's what the experiences I'm having with my mother and myself as well, but I will speak about my mother. So it is, I'm confirming that we can call first aid particular sensation and miracle, both of them. But the experience I'm seeing and the results I'm seeing with my mother, she had 20 years constipation, and she was going once in any 8 days. When I started to give her, I don't remember when exactly happened, but I believe within 1 month, even less, she started to go any 2 to 3 days, maximum in 4 days. So her bowel movements were provoked. And until that time, nothing else was working. She was taking many different medicine and herbal base also. So this is one thing. She had high blood pressure, 180, and the blood pressure within 1 hour dropped down to 119. Yes, it is dangerous actually from very high to drop that drastically down. But that happened with me as well, and within 1 hour. So it is, if we have the emergency cases, if anybody experience fluctuated blood pressure, this is, something you can take, and it is safe. So thank you once again. I'm off now.
Thank you so much, Galia, for sharing. Thank you everyone who shares. Really.
Yes, in regard of sensation, and my parents, they have never, so far they haven't taken miracle sensation, but from today they are taking sensation, and the reason, unfortunately, it wasn't a very good one. Today they had the vaccination for COVID, and I wasn't very happy about them, but it was their decision to vaccinate, and now I asked them, I begged them to start taking at least sensation. So they are taking, and I hope that it helps them. And as we hear so many things about vaccinations, I hope it helps them, and they don't, their health is not affected by this. I will let you know what is happening further with them, but yes, I will.
I hope as well, Rossi. I really do hope.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. But yeah, there are so many over 70s now in UK that need, and they have decided to take it. By April, it will be the over 50s who wish to. And many people, unfortunately, or I don't know, I don't want to judge their decision. My decision so far is to avoid this, but our mothers, fathers, and some family members, they decide to go for it. And at least I can do this for them, give them sensation and hope for the best. Yeah.
Yes.
I will because we have, the presentations become very long. We have few more slides.
Rosie, hello, Pavlina is here.
Hi.
Yeah, I was thinking not to share, but I think it's, I'll mention only because just now I'm recovering from COVID. And it is not nice thing, but I want to share that at the beginning I was taking a lot of seaweed, about 10 spoons a day, plus 2-3 sensations, and that's what kept my energy and kept me like moving, because normally you feel dropped down without energy, and I wasn't feeling great, but I had the energy to cook, to make myself food and drinks, and even I had energy to do some work on the computer, which I was given this energy by the sensation and a lots of seaweed. And the good thing I had them, the gels, because you didn't feel with the COVID, you don't feel a lot of hunger, you don't feel like you're eating, but at the same time you have to eat to have energy to fight the virus. So the gels were very handy because it's a small amount of food, but it gives you everything what you need. So that's just recently. Otherwise, I have amazing results. I'm taking this 2.5 years, and I cannot live without it at the moment. But unfortunately, I have to cope because some of the products are delayed somewhere in the world and I haven't received them. Okay, thanks for the nice presentation, really. It's very good.
Thank you, Polly, for sharing, and get better soon. I know you are very much health orientated and you look after yourself. Hopefully this problem with the delays is temporary, and if not, just move country and come somewhere where it's easier.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I'll need them because just now my tenant is positive. But anyway, this is a different topic.
He would need help, and hopefully Polly, I will advise order from Bulgaria, because they will come, I think, quicker, and with all the situation at the moment.
Yes, thank you, Jashi. I think
Brexit.
I'll do that. Yeah.
Get well sooner, even better, and keep us updated.
Thanks.
We love you, Polly. Get well
Thank
soon.
you, Jashi, and Rosie and Gala and everybody.
All right.
Take care, you too.
Okay, Polly, thanks. Okay, so where we? Yes, this slide. Here we can see some of the certifications that the products have. All products conform to GOST, and also they have a ISO certification. These the ISO is the European regulatory organ for food and drugs, and GOST is the Russian one. Also, the clinical studies, we already mentioned them. There are 7, and they are available for people who would like to reference or to read them. There are 14 patents Professor Curzon gifted to the company, so they are also important. They belong to the company. Also, the halal certificate, kosher certificate, the certificate from the vegan society. There's so many, and it is in the time when conferences were happening and exhibitions. So a year ago, wherever the company was taking part in some kind of exhibition, where they were always chosen for the first or second award. So this is a great recognition. There are over 150 publications and scientific reports, many international awards, Product of the Year in Russia, so many recognitions. Next, sorry. For free registration, you can turn to the person who invited you to this presentation. As a registered partner, you'll get the benefit of shopping with amazing discounts. So there's no subscription and no monthly minimum. The registration will give you access to discounted price and promotional campaigns. Also, if you are interested in the next presentation or product or business, then you need to stay in contact with the person who invited you tonight. So next. This is the last slide. Vertera products are essential food for every modern household. Yes, all of us believe and know the effect, and our families always have a jar of Vertera gel in the fridge, and this is something rare that can support our bodies. We are lucky to have found it, and we all recommend. So hopefully this presentation was useful for all of you, and I hope next time we'll hear your presentations. I wish you all to stay healthy and happy and strong. Jassy, the mic is yours.
Yes, this was great sharings from all of you. Thank you for taking time to be with us, to share, to spread the message. And please invite your friends on 22nd of February, 22nd. And we're aiming, so that's not 100%, but keeping to ask the people who give you this presentation. Also, we have in many other languages. In English, we are going to aim to do every 1st and every 22nd. So prepare yourself for 22nd and invite your friends and loved ones to hear, and to new people to share. And this is how we're going to spread the message and keep healthy. So that is from us. If you have any questions, you can ask before we finished.
Yes, it was lovely and long presentation tonight. I think this is the final moment. So we wish you all good night and thank you, and join us next time. From me, bye-bye.
Good night and keep
Good
safe,
night.
everybody. Eat Vertera.
Good night.
Thank you very much for the presentation, girls. Thank you.
Good night, everyone.